Ich schwöre, die Amis sind einfach die krassesten.
Yeah.
Mark here.
Oh, good. I'll be right down.
Every morning, as you guys may have seen, I tend to look at what comes in. But when downstairs calls you and tells you Malka is here, i.e. an armored shipping service, that means we got something really expensive and really special.
You like this, Ian? So my birthday's coming up, and this is what my dad got me. I'm gonna be a musketeer now. Should I take this down there? Hi, shipping. Anybody up for a duel?
Und hier ist der Safe. Hier ist hier ist der Raum. Hier sind alle Uhren drin.
I'm gonna be the one musketeer today. Michael, you ready for a duel?
Yes.
Oh, look at this guy. Look at this
Guck mal, sowas, weißt du, das wird's hier nicht geben. Das gibt's hier nicht.
guy. Very nice, very nice. You know how? Hey, put that thing back. I'm not so confident.
Ich schwöre, die Amis sind einfach die krassesten.
You know how to use that.
Mit Waffen,
There were
ne?
2 packages, right?
This one, is this cost 1 million? That Patek Philippe?
Yes.
1 million.
You ready for this? That killed the whole. That killed the whole climate. 5207 minute
Minute
repeater.
repeater.
Tourbillon perpetual calendar.
Ja.
100 bricks has just fetched 1.3 and change $1 million in all.
Spezielle Uhr.
Oh baby, love that. So this is actually pretty rare. They only made 25 of these in yellow gold.
MB&F. Naja. Die haben wir schon mal gesehen.
Some of the, out of all the independents, I mean MB&F just kills it. Love this watch. All right, Eli, I'm gonna take these upstairs when I'll get them in the system. I'm gonna show this to Adrian. I got goodies.
No Richard Mille.
I knew you were gonna ask that. How about it's something better than the Richard Mille?
Sein Vibe, der kauft, ich glaube, er kauft so ein, wie ich einkaufe. Nur die Topseller. Nur die Topseller.
You ready? Oh, that killed the climax again. I did it again, Ian.
Als er das Lederband gesehen hat, war es vorbei.
Depends what Richard Mille.
But I will take this over Richard Mille all day, every day.
Depends what Richard Mille.
Er ist sehr enttäuscht. Er ist sehr enttäuscht. Aber ich sag euch, diese Richard Mille Box, auch ein Düsenjäger. Diese Box, auch ein Düsenjäger.
You know what? Yeah, I'm going to see Anna. I was expecting you to do a backflip. Anna,
You're a nice guy. Oh my god.
this is insane. They only made 25 of them in yellow.
This is cool.
Are you ready? Hold on. Let's see how excited she gets. Are you ready? This excitement.
It's sideways.
So much for the grand reveal, 3 times over.
It's cute.
Bei mir kommt zum Beispiel jetzt auch keine Riesenstimmung auf bei der Uhr so, das ist zu konservativ.
Really? It's cute?
She picks up $1 million watch and says, it's cute.
It looks the same dial.
There's about $1 million difference between the two. But it's cute. Okay, thanks, Anna. There's going to be 2 of us Friday. And the theme is like you watches. I say we show that, and I got a vintage piece coming tomorrow too. That's just insane. I show him this thing. He's like, well, it depends on which Richard Mille.
A Richard Mille tourbillon is not a watch?
Yeah.
Every single time you need to go find one, it's like this.
Let me ask you a question. This or $1 million RM? What do you take?
If I told you, depend.
No, what do you take?
$1 million RM?
Yeah, same price rate.
I take this.
All day.
Yeah.
Das erinnert mich an meine alten Zeiten. So, das erinnert mich an meine alten Zeiten, ey.
Go try to sell that back later.
I know. We'll talk about that on the live on Friday. Let me WhatsApp you on this.
Everybody loves talking about the grind. Everybody loves talking about what it takes translates into making money. But my success comes not from the money that we make, but the relationships that we create over the years. Having done this for 19 years, I have met so many wonderful people from across all walks of life and places on earth. It's really the clients that drive my business. It's really my relationship with my clients that make me successful.
I'm interested in the 5980 or 90, and I'm looking to replace my watches with at least 2 or 3 really nice watches that I will wear. So any of these watches. So they sit there in a vault, and I don't use them. So
This client bought a watch from me probably 15 years ago. And 15 years later, I made a good enough impression on him to come back and do business with me.
Yeah,
a lot of clients right now find themselves with these huge collections that have collected over the years. A lot of the market prices have gone up through the roof, and some of the watches they bought pennies on a dollar in comparison to today's.
Kaufen eigentlich irgendwelche Privatleute Richard Mille oder nur Händler? Nö, also Händler zu Händler-Business mache ich ja sowieso nicht. Und ich habe bis jetzt immer an Privatleute verkauft tatsächlich, ja. Es sind natürlich Leute, die man irgendwie aussucht. Es ist jetzt nicht so, dass man sucht dann die Leute aus. Ich hab verschiedene Leute, die halt immer Richard Mille Uhren kaufen oder daran Spaß haben. Und wenn man einmal so in diesem Game drin ist, dann ist die Hemmschwelle sowieso weg. Und dann ist das mehr oder weniger so ein Selbstläufer. Es hört sich paradox an, aber es ist so.
Market prices, so it's always a good time to cash out, or in this case, up and get something they really, really want.
The 5980 has been around much longer. It's the 5990 is more of a newcomer. The thought process I always have with these, and you remember, keep in mind, I never say these things are investments, right? I always say, they're expensive toy. But the thought process is that with the 5980 being around for quite some time, we're not too far off of that thing hopefully being discontinued soon. The minute it gets discontinued, that's when prices shoot through the roof, and the 5990 is going to be that other Nautilus that's going to stick around for quite a while. So if I had to choose between the two, I would go with the 5980. And aesthetically, honestly, the dial on the 5990 to me is a bit busier than the 5980, and that's just again my personal opinion.
Bist du mit dem Shop alleine zufrieden oder würdest du nochmal ein eigenes Geschäft eröffnen, wie auf der Kö beispielsweise? Also momentan ist es so, ich bin mit dem Amerika-Geschäft, also dann, da ist halt mein Fokus, Deutschland entwickelt sich super prächtig und ja, von daher, ich bin jetzt erstmal zufrieden, ein Ladenlokal zu machen. Aufgrund der Geschäfte, so wie sie jetzt laufen, sehe ich erstmal nicht. Ne? Trainierst du wieder häufiger? Ja, dreimal die Woche.
Does the 5980 black dial bring more than the 5980 blue dial? Is there one that's preferred?
Again, going back to what I said originally, my advice is to go with the blue dial. That's the very first one that they made, and I think that's going to be the very first one to go. To me, the blue steel combination works better, I guess aesthetically, simply because of the originality of the Nautilus, the original blue dial. I always tend to go with the original, the first one, right? And the first one was the blue dial. That's just why I'm still leaning towards the blue dial. But again, I always tell people, buy what you like. It doesn't matter what I think.
You guys have heard me say it time in and time out. Buy what you like first and foremost. But that doesn't mean I won't give you my opinion. But note how I always stress out, this is my opinion.
Yeah, it was just one quick boom, and I'm like, oh, please don't be bad. You know what I mean? I took it up, I was like, that's bad.
I like it on the strap, by the way.
Thank you. Well, that's what, what it was is when I go out and I want to kind of, what do they say?
Tone it down?
Floss, yeah. Because I was just like you. The funniest thing is when I saw your video and you said the first time.
Very professional. You started off so nice. You're like,
which I added to my collection. But overall, it's a nice break from the norm and the craziness. But it's just a nice change of pace, and it's really, really nice once again.
Das sind seine Sachen, die sammelt.
Face to face with your client. So while I was on the phone, Nico called me. I had to return his call because with that guy, you never know what's in store.
I saw your beautiful review of Costa Vanilla Iced Coffee in a can, something or other. Very professional. You started off so nice. You're like, oh, reviewing this Costa Vanilla something or other, and this is just one of those things, and it's so
It is horrible, mate. I literally, I paid money for that,
I actually, look, they have a lot of their chains are like in the Middle East and stuff, so whenever I land in Dubai, that's the first thing I go for. Are you trying to show off your 5712 there? Is that what you're doing? On a bracelet? You put that on a bracelet, nice. I mean, if you want to flex, I can flex. About one of these.
Zeitwerk.
Tell me what that is.
Gothic. It's gothic. It's like the writing as well. It's like that.
The slang that they use.
Die Zeitwerk ist eine das war sogar die Striking Time, schlägt, glaube ich, alle 10 Minuten. Es gibt auch, also Viertelstunde, Gibt es auch als Schläge. Ich weiß nicht, ne, wahrscheinlich schlägt sie alle Viertelstunde. Wird mehr Sinn machen. Das Zeitwerk Striking Time, sehr, sehr krasse Uhr.
What is Gothic? Gothic here means something completely different. I didn't know. Was it a compliment or what?
I like the look. I like the look. But anyway, you called me. Tell me, please.
No, I just wanted to say, great video.
Thank you.
I'm gonna share that as well. Funny bit, the last bit that you put us that conversation in. That was quite funny, and I really like how you do that. So fair play. And this is Steve. Steve went through the Bretling list.
What's up, man? How are you?
Very good. He went through the Bretling list.
Okay, so what do we need?
One of the phone calls we had last with Nico, where we just were shooting the he briefly mentioned that he needed 25 pieces for a deal that he was doing, something in the price range. So I quickly offered him a list of Breitlings that I have.
Ah, okay.
And lo and behold, the conversation that started off of absolutely nothing
Honeygold
turned
Zeitwerk,
into
sehr
an
stark.
opportunity.
Okay, so on the Breitlings, I told you what you need to do. You simply need to send me back the spreadsheet that I sent you, highlight what you want, put a quantity on there. I'll put it together, send you a bill. You just let me know how to get it to you, and that's all.
Done.
All right, and then you can pay me when they pay you, and that's it. You said they pay you fast, so you don't have to put money out.
I had a meeting there earlier with Houdinki.
Oh, okay. Houdinki is not up your alley. They're so refined, and I just don't know how the two of you can go together. It'd be like night and day. It's like apples and oranges.
Houdinki and Nico. Would have loved to have been a fly on a wall in that room.
What are they doing? They're like from an information platform to an authorized dealer.
We were discussing how Houdinki and many other big-time blog posts out there, respected blog posts out there, you know, work with the companies directly, authorized dealers and things like that, and not the gray market dealers.
The ultimate goal at some point, they were all at crossroads. They said, well, who do we go with? You know, who's going to pay us the money? Is it going to be the gray dealers, or is that we're going to advertise, or is it going to be the brands? And obviously the brands is where the...
Das ist genau dasselbe, wo wir quasi mit Audemars Piguet stehen, ne? Also nicht, dass ich irgendwie eine Konzession bekomme, aber die Frage ist natürlich, was macht man?
Money is, and once they made a name for themselves, now they find themselves in a funny position where like, well, we would love to talk to a Nico, we would love to talk to a Rowan, but now that conflicts with our relationships with the authorized dealers, much like some of the other magazines right out there.
Yeah, now comes the thing, right? Because during this conversation, the word grey market was known as, we're grey markets, more cowboyish. But now comes the thing, we deliver a better experience in every way possible to our clients than
depending on
an experience. I'm not talking about a better suit or a tie. I'm talking about passion, knowledge. Like, I mean, go to an authorized dealer, a Rolex dealer, ask about a specific question about a movement.
I agree. As far as knowledge, I agree. But as far as experience is concerned, you know what it is? It's, you know, when somebody walks into a Louis Vuitton, it's the aura about being there. It's the aura about shopping in that boutique and walking out with that shopping bag, right? I just walked out of a Gucci with that Gucci shopping bag. But
we created that with Pride and Pinion. People want to be around us. People want to carry this bag.
For me, it's a little different.
Look at that bag. That's a dog's bollocks, like special price. If you're kind to me, Roman, I'll let you buy it. Like, look at it. I'll let you.
That is a handsome bag right there. Look, you can go online on Farfetch and a lot of these places, and you can buy the same Gucci stuff that you may see in the stores at a discount. But yet people want the experience to walk into the Gucci boutique, walk out with that Gucci bag, and flex, if you will. And unfortunately...
Ja, es ist ein sehr, sehr gutes Video. Ist natürlich ein bisschen länger, jetzt sich das komplett anzuschauen. Ich denke, ich werde die Zeit leider ein bisschen schreiben.